Coming at you from the OLR podcast studio.
It's really more of a basement.
Coming to you from the OLR basement studio.
But it's still a podcast.
Coming to you from the podcast basement studio.
Yeah, but you still need to say OLR.
Coming to you from the OLR podcast basement studio.
Oh, that's way too many words.
Coming at you.
That's not enough. You still need to say OLR.
Let's just start. It's OLR. Oh, here we are.
Welcome to the One Lane Road podcast.
One Lane Road.
I never get to do that.
Welcome to the show. I'm glad you made it.
You just had to do it again?
I did.
I already said welcome to the show.
No, you said welcome to the One Lane Road podcast. I said welcome to the show.
You just got to have the spotlight, don't you?
Gotta have it. Hey,
You sure are prepared. You were prepared here today. I was on
prepared.
time and you were prepared.
That's right. Here I am.
Here we are.
Everybody should be able to see my pictures on the interweb at some point in time, I would have to imagine.
I came in not on time for me.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy with the time that you got here.
Well, good.
Good. Good. Good.
The show is better when Lucas is in a good mood.
Yeah.
And happy.
Yeah.
I did really good.
Yeah. You did
And I
good.
lied to you
About?
because I said, I'm in Cookeville,
No stops.
no stops. I stopped.
I know I knew. You didn't lie to anybody but yourself whenever you.
I got 2
Sent
pieces
that.
of chicken tenders from Stalo Market and a tall boy wild cherry Pepsi.
Yeah, you only lied to yourself.
Wild cherry, just you put cherry on anything. I was drinking cherry Dr. Pepper from the Dairy Burger 15 years before it was in stores.
It was so good. It used to be so good.
What do you mean it used to be?
I don't drink.
Because I don't drink carbonated drinks
No,
anymore.
I love carbonated stuff.
I
I've just
don't
not
drink.
drank a Dr. Pepper in years. I drank so many Dr. Peppers, I don't give a damn what you put in it. I can't drink it anymore.
Oh, well. Figured you were drinking maybe some green tea with your little diet.
No.
Because you know you've been going to the gym for so long and not lost, but I wish I'd read that question to you first thing.
Very first take off. Did you get any feedback on that?
No, I didn't. They must not heard it yet, or didn't listen to it, or scared of you one.
I doubt that.
Lucas was decked out in nothing but
COVID wear. I call that my COVID collection, 2020.
when I post the pictures, I will sometime tonight. Hard hat, gloves,
Face mask,
face mask, and
glasses,
a condom on your head,
and goggles
and goggles. Your proper PPE for.
for COVID-19.
Now that we've said COVID-19,
Mm-hmm.
let's make a promise.
Yeah. To never mention it again.
We're sick of it.
Oh, gosh, damn.
I'm sick of it. You're sick of it.
So tired of it.
All the kids upstairs are sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody I've talked to is sick of it. I'm tired of the word quarantine. I'm tired of the term social distance
Oh, I hate it.
or distancing. So let's just, for our dozens and dozens of listeners that are also tired of it and probably at home, tired of their kids, tired of their wife, tired of their husbands, tired of their boyfriends, tired of the boyfriends or their husbands, and their husbands,
Mhm.
whatever their deal is.
Right.
We're all tired of it. We're all thick to a stomach about it, baby. So let's just don't talk about it. Let's make this show, whether it goes 55 more minutes or an hour and a half more minutes, let's make this a show that our listeners will enjoy the shit out of.
Okay.
Because we're happy to be here doing this. We're not like the Nashville Sports Radios. We're not at home doing this. We're not Skyping. We're not FaceTiming. We're right here in real life in public, in the dungeon, in the basement, baby. I'm already coughing. It's real life. The asbestos is hit. The mesothelioma is kicked in. The C word I'm not allowed to say
It's here.
is here.
It's in the basement.
And I'm ready to effing podcast.
Let's podcast. I want to start with our buddy Jeremy Mackey's post on Facebook that my wife showed me a while ago.
Mackie. It's always happy to
see anything from Mackey.
especially when he's chest naked with pubic hair, chest hair, with a wrestling belt, drinking an IPA Stone Cold beer.
You know what's just as good as when he's posting anything from his dad.
Steve Mackey, the real MVP of that family.
The real MVP.
Jeremy Mackie only hopes he can be a small. Well,
He is.
he is, but he just hopes he's just a figment. It's not the right way. I was about to.
A figment of his daddy's imagination. Wait, what?
I'm struggling.
Yeah.
I'm just saying his dad's cooler than he is.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we can only hope that Jeremy can somehow live in the small size 7s Steve Mackey has. Now, this list is impressive. It's his grocery list.
It's a very impressive list.
Now, when Kara tells you to go to the grocery store,
We write down bread,
mhm,
the word. That's it. Milk,
butter,
butter.
condoms,
Right.
tampons.
Right. Just the word. When you get there, you get to pick what you want.
Yeah, it don't matter if it's Trojan,
Dura,
Rough Rider, Lifestyles,
gold coin.
Durex.
Yeah. Durex is where I was going for earlier when I said Dura. Dura's a
It's the
I
knockoff.
believe, I
brand.
believe Dura's a knockoff, yeah.
That's why you got 2 kids, brother.
Yeah. That's right. I knew too.
Tampons.
Yeah. You get there, you can get great value if you want to.
And why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Do they sop it up? Probably.
It
don't
just
know.
as good, probably.
Probably.
right?
I don't know.
And for $15 cheaper. Let's get them.
With
Let's get the great value brand.
Great Value's got wings too.
Yeah. You can get whatever you want when you get there, but not if you're shopping for Steve Mackey.
Absolutely not. Just taking a scroll at first item on the list here. Oranges. 6. SIX / number 6.
Yeah. My favorite part about the list is he'll write out the word of the number. He'll write SIX, parentheses, numeral 6.
Well, in all fairness, he knows Jeremy wasn't exactly the valedictorian of Cookville High School,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jeremy can do even the simplest of tasks. I mean, a dog can lick their own ass, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And let's see. Big navel oranges. Try to get some that has a little green on them! Exclamation point. They last longer. In parentheses.
I like that it gives the if you're giving directions to somebody, it's good to tell them what they're going to do and why they're going to do it. That way there's full buy-in on the other side. And now we know what he wants and why he wants it. He wants the big ones with a little green on them
Now, if
because
you're,
they're going to last longer.
now, if you're
Oh.
if you're getting oranges,
Yeah.
how much would 6 navel oranges be?
I don't know. I don't know when I get there, but I bet Steve Mackey does.
Give me a price.
$3.
Higher.
4.
Higher.
5.
Higher.
6.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
$6.
$6.
will get you 6
Or $1 a piece again.
SIX
Mm-hmm.
parentheses 6 navel oranges.
Jump down to the bread. Jump down to bread.
So as I'm looking for bread here,
That's closer to the bottom.
I will tell you that Lindsay, I wish she would be this meticulous because I was in there asking people about, hey man, is this the right butter?
Right.
I don't know. I had to go to Food Line. I didn't know what butter to get during
Yeah.
the crazy thing.
You would have knew if Steve wrote it.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
Lindsay just said butter.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, they said, what do you have? And I said, see, this is a tub. I said, if I come home with a tub, I'm in the wrong right now. My wife's going to tell me
That's margarine. That ain't butter.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Take your ass back to Food Line.
And get some butter.
But I risked it.
Yeah.
I risked it.
Yeah.
God Lord. And I got the tub.
Yeah.
Knowing we're sticks.
Uh-huh.
We buy nothing but sticks in our
We're a
family.
stick family here.
And they had a stick, but it looked like the bottom of the barrel. I didn't do drugs before I came. I have no idea what's wrong with me today.
Yeah.
Half loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Bunny bread. 2 asterisks. Check expiration date. Get as fresh as you can. Do not just pick one up, Jeremy.
And that's how you know that he wrote this list for Jeremy. This is not just his list that he was going to give to anybody.
No.
He made these instructions for Jeremy.
Now, bunny bread will come pretty reasonable at $2.
But it's a half loaf. That's a half loaf.
That is
now.
a half loaf. Does Steve not fix enough sandwiches at home, you don't think, to get a full loaf?
I don't think so. Hey, read the milk.
All right.
Read the milk.
If I can quote the book of Lucas Hickman, all right.
All right.
Sure wish I'd have studied this list before.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot quite like I have. It's up.
Well, I
from bread.
screenshotted it on Highway 52, so
Okay.
I thought we might talk about it. I didn't know that you were going to know about it beforehand.
All right. It's
Yeah,
up from bread.
It's up from bread. Okay. At this rate, I believe I could have just read the whole damn.
I'll give you the gist of it. It says milk, whole milk, not that 2% slop.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually below bread.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Half a gallon of milk, whole milk, not that 2% slop, as you just said. Check expiration date. Get as long as possible.
Yeah.
That goes, well, we don't know the price. $3.
Yeah.
$3 for a half gallon of whole milk. 6-pack of juice. That's near the Cokes, by the way.
Yeah.
Welch's orange pineapple.
Yeah.
God dang, Steve Mackey, you're a national treasure.
I was thinking, Steve's a retired state trooper. You think this level of detail came from Jeremy and Jeff, and he instilled that in his career? Or do you think this come from his career and he's just instilled it everywhere else? I like to believe that he's been having to give that level of detail to his children since the beginning, and that there's been a bunch of just poor young little recruits that's come through that he's had to train that have gotten letters that's that detailed from Steve Mackey the whole time.
Yeah. Hand sanitizer, Purell. If they got it.
If they don't.
If not, bring my money
back.
Mess with my money.
Yeah, bring my money back.
Bring my money.
The back is off to the side. It's kind of dribbled off.
Get the Outshine bars. I think that's what it says.
Uh-huh.
Last. Don't want them melted.
Read the part where he tells him how to put it on the conveyor belt. You have to. There's a sentence or two before it too.
Make sure.
I really should have read this because it seems like I've read it more than you have.
Yeah, I hadn't got to read it today.
Okay.
Make sure they bag the milk. Outshine popsicles, cheese, and lunch meat, ready whip too, together so they'll stay cold. Put them together when you check out.
Yeah.
Bring my receipt too.
Yeah. Bring the receipt back. Bring me the receipt. Put all this on the same spot on the conveyor belt. That way it all gets back together.
But did Coel and Beverly ever do that? I remember leaving the grocery store or Walmart or anything when Mama would always pull out that mile-long receipt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. Okay, just making sure they had it on sale. Yeah, those were 2 for $5. I just want to make sure it was on the. It seemed high. It seemed high when we left. I just want to make sure they got it right.
Yeah, no, my mother or father, neither one ever looked at the receipt.
All right.
My dad, if you went into a store with him, you might walk in one door and walk out the other one, and never actually have bought anything. You actually just, if you got a 2-door Walmart when we were younger, you might walk in one door, walk straight down the aisle, take a hard left, and walk right out the other door because he absolutely hated shopping when we were younger. No, what I was getting at is I didn't mean to put you on the spot with all that stuff. I didn't mean to put you on the spot of read this one. I just had a bunch of stuff in my head that I wanted you to run.
I just seen it in work, and I commented today with a meme or GIF, I guess, that said, I need more details.
Yeah, that's funny.
Then I screenshotted it just because I figured we might talk about it when we got together.
No, it was good. Kara showed me that at lunch today, and I was pleasantly happy with that.
Did she show you the picture Mackie put on Facebook the other day with his big, brand new Oakleys that take up?
No.
My phone I was trying to pull it up on Facebook, and my phone done something silly and kept kicking me off. So
boy, this internet that we've had around here recently, you can tell there's a lot of people home because the internet is awful recently.
With that, while we're waiting on this picture for Mackie, I'd like to just go ahead and acknowledge that Pornhub is offering free premium access to our friends in Italy that are suffering from the C word.
I believe that they've expanded that to everybody.
Well, I was about to say, I don't know. I'm not a Pornhub subscriber.
Right.
premium or otherwise.
Right.
Not because I'm not a pervert. I just have a different website.
Right.
No, I'm kidding.
Right.
Am I?
It is web porn.
So, good on them, as old Lucas Gene Hickman would say. Good on them.
Good on 'em.
Good on
Yeah.
them. Because they make a lot of money.
Oh,
Hell, let's
yeah.
kill Red Bowling with a license plate holder. Hell, he's whacking it enough to keep them in business.
Oh yeah.
He's
but-
beating it like it owes him money.
You think he is mad that everybody else gets?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they don't get the license plate
He
holder,
said,
though.
"You better not send out license plates." for this."
Hell no. Or I'm
No.
switching to red tube.
Said, "I'll be off of here. My license plate will be in the trash."
Yeah.
I ain't about that life.
Mm-mm. So Jeremy says, sometimes I really miss Marie. I really embarrass Marie, because words are hard, just by being me. Today was one of those days. Bam. Not only are those real sunglasses, those are Oakley's, and he dropped big money on those.
Are those really glasses, or are they are those skiing goggles?
They're Oakley's.
Yeah, but are they actual skiing goggles, or are they actually
Well, you know,
sunglasses?
they can really be whatever you want them to be.
I wonder if there's a strap that goes around his head. And
No, I saw him. I stopped by his house on Friday, and he's like, "Hey man, look at my new shades."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh." He goes, "Ah, damn man, I know." He said, "See, I'm just think they take up too much of my face."
Yeah, you're right.
So he wore them to the game,
Uh-huh.
or not to the game. I'm just making shit up at this point. I don't even know. They're not playing games anywhere. Not even
I went to
Bermuda.
yeah.
So I said, and to think, you said those took up your entire face. Come on, Mac. Look great, pal.
Oh, just you're having a hard time talking, and you know it. And the reason I know that you know it is because you looked so disappointed in yourself whenever you confused the word missed with embarrassed a while ago.
That's not even close. They had the same goddamn letters.
I don't care, but the funny part was I have never seen you look more disappointed in yourself whenever than you did right then. You went halfway through the middle of correcting yourself. You just lost all hope for life somehow.
Missed and embarrassed don't even look the same. You can't even. They don't even like.
You went.
Yeah. Well, it's serious now.
That was funny.
I like to say a couple things to you.
Yeah.
First off, we already called.
Yeah.
You've already sunned me over here with the time comment.
Right.
That's neither here nor there.
Right.
Then knowing you've got, I'm not saying you're not outgoing.
Right.
Counting friends on one hand might be a.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Lucas has got friends. I'm just saying, when a man calls you on your birthday,
Oh,
FaceTimes even.
FaceTime's on my birthday. Yeah. I had my little boy sitting in my lap. We were talking about my birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you could be like, hey, there's Uncle Dustin.
Yeah, there's Uncle Dustin. He did talk about you on my birthday.
Yeah.
He, very weirdly, he said, "Where's Dustin?" I said, "He's at home, buddy." He said, "I don't know what Dustin looks like." I said, "Yeah, you do. You do know what Dustin looks like. You see him all the time." He said, "Yeah, but I don't know what he smells like." I said, no, well, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't know what Dustin smells like.
Good point, Camden.
Good point. You don't know what he smells like. Maybe you can smell him next time you see him.
Well, all right. Should have FaceTimed me.
Should have FaceTimed you. Say, could you send us a jacket or a shirt or something? Say, my son wants to know what you smell like.
I think Spray was a little fierce on the. I'm about sick of Thad Johnson making fun of Fierce. Like, he's like, "Oh, you still wearing that Fierce like it's high school?" Okay, well, does scent go out of style? I don't know. Does it?
What
Does it? I don't know. Tell me. Maybe I'm suffering. Maybe I'm the dad with the white New Balance on right now. I don't know it.
I don't know.
You know?
I mean, if somebody would have found Aqua Digio in high school, then would it be out of style? I don't know. I think it would still smell good.
I wore Tommy Hilfiger and Aqua di Gio once before between junior high and high school.
Yeah.
Just because the clothes go out of fashion don't mean the scent does.
Mm-mm.
I turned gay for 2.3 seconds when I smelled fierce on another man.
Just a little bit.
I'm like, damn, he smelled good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to touch it, but I'm going to get up and smell your neck.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. I want to smell your neck for a
I
minute,
will.
though.
Yeah. Can you?
What's your beard smell like?
Hug me?
Yeah.
Just hug me so I can get a little of that on my chest.
Yeah, I might linger a little bit longer on a hug.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think scent goes out of style just because. I mean, I'm not trying to force my way into a medium shirt from Abercrombie,
Right.
but I'll wear their scent. And I ordered a fake bottle last year on eBay.
Yeah.
And I knew it was fake. As soon as I got it, it was like one of those. It was one of those deals where a 1.7 ounce bottle at the store costs like $60 or whatever. So on eBay, naturally, it was like 3.4, $35. Oh shit!
Yeah, I got that.
They had a 99 point something feedback rating. So I'm like, all right. So I get it home.
It was Feroce instead of Fierce.
Yeah, I get it out of the bottle, and I tell Lindsay, I'm like, something ain't right about this. Smells good to me. Derek Rich was at my house. That's the same stuff I wear. It smells good to me. That's both of y'all are idiots. I said, this is wrong. I said, I've been wearing this since 2004.
This ain't it.
It ain't it. It ain't it, Chief.
Mhm.
That's the new saying everybody likes saying. I hate that, first off. If you're one of those douchebag.coms that are on the internet comment on something about something bad you disagree with them, that ain't it, Chief. Yeah, that ain't it.
Yeah.
Stop saying it. Don't call me Chief. Don't call me Boss. Don't call me Hoss. Don't call me Buddy unless I'm your buddy.
Right.
Don't call me Buddy, man. I ain't your man, guy. All right?
Right.
I hate that boss. What's up, boss? What's up, boss? I don't know. You little dickhead. I don't know. Don't call me boss. I ain't your boss.
I don't know. Call him Worker Bee. Not much Worker Bee.
It's not even at work.
Yeah.
I'm not even at work. There's people saying, hey, boss. Hey, boss. What's up, Chief? Shut up. But anyway, god dang. Sidetrack.com here. I'm just saying it was fake. It was fake cologne.
Fake cologne.
Yeah. And I told him, I was like, I've been wearing this since I was 20 years old.
Uh-huh.
Send it back to me because after I looked at their feedback, it was like fake this, fake this, fake that. They didn't argue with me. It's like, we're gonna send you a full refund. Don't worry about sending the bottle back.
Just keep it. Wear it. So I'm gonna wear it.
So
What? You ever notice that there's like a hug? If you go up and hug a dude, you've got like less than a second worth of a hug, right? You're gonna go up.
you dap them up a little bit.
Yeah. You're gonna get a quick
Yeah.
fist in the back, and
Yeah.
then you're separating.
That's it. Yeah.
You got a second at most,
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
If it goes 2 seconds, that's the most uncomfortable. That's the most uncomfortable second that's in the world.
I don't even want that extra second at a funeral.
I don't either. I want to go in. I want that. I want a good.
Yeah, just
Know you was there.
you dap them up on the front, give them a little, then
Yeah.
you pat them on the back, give them
Yeah.
a little chat.
That extra second is the longest second in a while. If it goes 3 seconds,
They're trying to get in your panties.
yeah, I'm not that. I'm not.
I ain't about that.
I ain't about that life. If I let it go 4 seconds, then you can kiss me. But if it goes that third second, I don't like it. I don't like it. Especially if they're real serious about it. That they bring you in, give you that other hand on the back, and draw you in, and then they turn to you. They turn their head into you instead of away from you.
Yeah.
If you're going that deep, if you're getting in that deep, our head's either got to pass or we're looking opposite directions. If they turn into you and they look into your neck, they're waiting till they say something I don't like it.
I want to say, I know we don't run in a lot of the same social circles.
Right.
I don't know who you've been hanging out with because I've been saying like I was knowing what.
You tricked me. You button hooked me.
Yeah,
I didn't know you was going to button hook me.
Yeah, you button hugging me. That's never happened to me in my life, actually. And
Are you sure, dude?
unless it was you, I welcome your extra seconds. Because when I can get a little.
Well, I'm just saying, if anybody ever does do it to you, it ain't no good.
Dude, you know jujitsu. Get them off of you.
Well, I could. I just,
There's no sense being rude.
It don't recall. It don't. I don't think it calls for a.
Did you have
rear naked
Did
choke.
you have Aqua di Gio on?
I quit wearing it because of that. I don't like those uncomfortable second. That
Dudes.
second, third second.
Is like Aqua di Gio like the national?
You know when the wrong time to ask somebody what their cologne they're wearing is?
when they're
in that
when they're giving you cold chills on your neck because they're so close.
in that second and third second.
Like, damn, my wife won't breathe on me like that.
Yeah, that's not the time.
Better get off my neck, Chief.
Don't come in for a hug and then stay for a hey. Where'd you get this cologne? What is that?
Yeah.
No, that's not the time. Yeah,
Slurp on your neck a little bit.
just don't do it.
Like, hey, my wife don't get on my neck like that.
No.
Boss.
Anyway,
I like your troll game was pretty strong last week.
my what?
Your troll game.
What I do?
Don't work with me for 4 years on a podcast and act like you don't know what trolling is.
I know what trolling is.
All right.
I don't know where my troll game was at.
My friend Connor that listens to the podcast said, pretty solid job of naming the podcast this week after your complete rundown of all the, words that you make fun of, like, axe.
Oh yeah,
And I said, what do you mean? It was just Ask OLR.
but it wasn't though.
No, he said, your YouTube says something different. And I said, was it? I said, I didn't look. I said, Lucas is in charge of all the titles of a podcast.
Yeah.
I said, it's where he excels. I said, I just love now that I look, when my phone pops up a podcast, like it does for dozens of other people, I love seeing the title
Yeah,
that you come up with after I leave here. And I looked, he said, no, it says AKS.
yeah,
And I was like, that had to be a mistake. So I get on my iTunes and it says AKS.
yeah.
It's Axe.
That's axe. OLR. Yeah.
And
it was subtle.
yeah,
It's real subtle.
no.
I thought.
Absolutely. Maybe you're dyslexic.
No.
Maybe you're racist. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I know what it said. It says axe OLR.
Axe OLR.
Yeah.
Because after he said that, when he told me about the YouTube, I was like, you know what? It didn't. I don't think supposed to say. I don't think it's supposed to say that. But that was a missed opportunity on our part. But then I checked iTunes. I went, no, it is not. Lucas got it.
I got it.
Axe OLR.
That was an axe
Yo
OLR.
ass better axe. Axe.
Axe somebody.
Mm.
Yeah, that's just one of those little subtle things to throw in there.
Man, you finna get us losing some subscribers.
No.
I ain't trying to do that.
I ain't finna do it.
I don't know nobody get mad like that. So, well, solid job. That's all I want to
Thank
say.
you very much.
Solid job.
Thank you very much.
How's life been in quarantine here?
It's really no
different.
different. It's absolutely no different.
Tell me this: how do you wake up in the morning and like? How's it affecting you not being able to see all the sports news and highlights of the morning?
I'm devastated. Realistically,
What's your favorite thing about sports that you're missing right now?
Quentin and I was just talking about this the other night. We're not missing anything right now. Japanese baseball is still going on.
Really?
Yeah, Japanese baseball is going on.
Huh.
We talked about it for about, I don't know, man. It seemed like forever the other night.
Oh,
Realistic.
I hate I wasn't in that conversation.
Yeah, it was really good. It was probably 2-3 minutes. Seemed like forever talking about Japanese
eternity.
baseball. Yeah, it was absolutely. Japanese baseball is the one thing that's still going on. He said, I love you, Quentin. He said he couldn't watch it because their batting stance was so much different. And the strategy for their batting is so different from American baseball.
I would rather take my vehicle and park it on the middle of Highway 52 and throw the keys in the goddamn road than watch baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I'm serious. Like in the Equinox, parked on the double yellow line, keys in your mailbox.
yeah, just gone.
All that.
Japanese baseball. It just, I don't know. I don't know how much further. I don't know how much further it could F off. Baseball can F off, but Japanese baseball can fly the F off as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Just gone.
I didn't know Japanese played baseball. I just figured they did all the analytics for somebody.
Yeah. They're, I don't miss sports or anything. I miss highlights of Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal talking trash to each other. That's about all I miss.
Me too.
What about you? Are you devastated?
Yeah, it's ruined everything.
Yeah, everything.
We talked about it last week, and here we are. We're getting sucked into. It was more so just. I don't want to talk about how life is different. I'm around my family a lot more, which is one thing. I spent 30 minutes total inside my house between Saturday and Sunday. I did tell you what happened, but I didn't tell you everything that happened. I've noticed a couple small things. First off, being I went out after James made an appearance at the house on Saturday to work on the building. I went out and I was like, my side shed out there has kind of been falling apart.
Yeah.
Just like the steps were bad. A lot of other things were bad. So about a month ago, I tore out all the steps, the ramp, mower ramp, hauled all that wood off, but it still had some piles of leaves, whatever. So I was like, I told Lindsay, I said, I'm clean as you just randomly pull a 9 out of your boot down here. Tupac. Okay. All right, T.I. You got any more I need to know about?
No, that's the only one I have.
Okay, just making sure, rat-a-tat-tat. Nothing was going on down here.
No, it was just uncomfortable.
I didn't know if we were in part of a home invasion about to come down or not.
It was just uncomfortable, so I took it off.
Randomly pulled a gun out. All right. COMPT one in the city of Long Beach.
That's not a 9, by the way.
What is it?
357.
Oh, okay. Pop, pop. It's like Lil Esco. Terry, what's going on? We in the fucking suburbs. Blah, 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 blah. Is it loaded?
No.
Prefer it not to be. There it is. No, it's not. Redneck. Where would you take your rebel flag down off the window before I came down?
Yeah.
That's the best thing about the Poke Salad Festival. You can. I actually didn't look at that. I put it in my hand.
Do you know? I mean, do you know what you're going to look at?
Come here. Look at me.
You don't know what you're doing anyway.
Are you devastated the Poke Salad Festival's not going on so you get a new rebel flag to put over your trailer window?
Yeah, right.
Or your hemp? My eyes are bad.
You want me to hold that so you can see it?
Man, my eyes are so bad. I see 357 on it, though.
Yeah.
What's it say beside it?
SIG.
God, you're a monster. You're a monster. Hope some activists hear this podcast and trying to get your guns taken away from you. Anyway,
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Anyway, so I had one load going to the dump. Had it up there tight.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to unload this load, And took it. I live about 10 minutes from the dump, and about 5 minutes away, I noticed a box went scattered.
Oh.
Flying off. You always hate it when that bag falls off. When something falls off. Not only was this it wasn't just a box. It was a box of old Christmas ornaments. Primarily 30
glass ones.
Glass balls.
Oh my God. All over the place.
Talk about blue balls, I said. It's not be stupid. Blue balls, literally bouncing all over the.
They didn't break.
Yeah, some of them did.
Oh, okay.
I went, nah, I ain't doing that.
No.
So
I might get that box.
I took everything to the dump, came back. All right, well, this could probably give somebody a flat tire. I mean, realistically, it gives somebody a flat tire, all that glass. So I pulled up around it. People looked at me and such. I mean, they looked like I hadn't bathed in a month and had a cardboard sign asking for something.
Yeah.
They didn't even make eye contact with me when I was here on the side of the road picking up blue glass. Trying to do them a solid.
Yeah. And then them looking at you like you're the asshole.
Yeah. I'm just like, motion them around. They don't even acknowledge me. Poor old my grandpa stopped and asked me if I was all right.
So yeah, just picking up glass.
Just picking up glass. And I went to such due diligence on this. I had a work glove and I was just smacking the glass with a work glove.
Uh-huh.
Did I still cut my finger? Yeah.
Obviously.
I did because it's glass.
Yeah.
So you, Mr. Dodge Chrysler, didn't get a
flat tire. You're running around on your donut tire that you've been trying to get changed for a month and just ain't done it. Idiots.
But if that would have been the worst part of my day.
Yeah.
But I go home, load the second load, and I'm raking my foot with some leaves. Just knocking some leaves out of the way. I'm like, I got to get the leaf blower out when I get back.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically, I was, 10 minutes from the dump, 10 minutes to get back. I was looking at 30 minutes from grilling a steak and drinking all the cold Bud Light that evening,
Right.
I was drinking home. I was about to drink a few beers.
Right.
A little Bluetooth speaker, some Cody Jinks maybe.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Turn the grill on.
So, my foot gets dragged on something.
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. Oh, shit, I got a board. I've stepped on a board. Wait a minute. How's that board stuck to my foot? Step on it. Then I feel it. It's tugging in my foot.
Yeah. Up inside there.
I posted the picture on Instagram and Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
And people's like, oh, I just thought it was in your boot. But obviously my caption said, oh, just a nail stuck in my foot.
Right.
Did I say it in my boot? Read a book. I don't know.
Through the boot.
Sound it out. I said, in my foot.
Yeah.
You soulless bastards.
See, soulless. It's a foot joke.
Yeah. Glad you caught that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, okay.
Ain't that slick? So I'm sitting there. I said, Lindsay, don't freak out. But I got a nail in my foot.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Long story short, I'm already Googling foot amputations. I'm thinking the worst, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the type, if you cough 5 times, maybe if you cough 3 times in a month, it's mesothelioma. So I'm already thinking amputation, foot amputation.
It's gone.
I go down and I'm sitting there just like pulling at it. I'm just like playing with it a little bit, wiggling. I'm like, no, it's my foot. It's my foot. Goddamn, it's my foot. You go down and my dad's, he's not home. Go to my grandpa's, he's not home. Go back to my dad's, he's finally home. I was like, hey, man, I got a nail in my foot. Pop! Popped it right out.
Grabbed it, get it out.
Blood, yeah.
A little bit.
But didn't even know, it didn't even hurt.
Was it a little nail or big nail?
It was a nail. It wasn't small
And it wasn't large.
or large. It was a nail.
It was just a nail.
It wasn't the Red Rocket, but it wouldn't exactly.
That's one of them old rusty some bitches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's been in there for a few years too.
Mm-hmm. That shed's been built for 20 years.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that's how long old that nail was.
Yeah, that's good.
Didn't
Good.
get my grill. Didn't get my beer.
Got it. I would assume did get a trip to the emergency room and a tetanus shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
You assume right. Tough guy.
Tough guy.
My arm hurts. They got my tetanus shot more than it did my
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah, well, them are rough. That one I had the other day, man, it was just I couldn't even lift my damn arm the next day. I was already over the other shit.
My foot don't even hurt.
Yeah.
I'm stopping it on the ground right now.
Yeah.
Don't even
You don't
hurt.
feel a thing, do you? Arm still
Can't
hurt.
even, I couldn't do a shoulder raise if I wanted to with a little 15-pound dumbbell. Your kids on your nerves. Your life ain't changed. Your life ain't changed.
I'm absolutely exactly the same as I was.
Yeah,
prior
it's
to.
nothing's bothered you. Country boy can't survive. Got a shotgun, a rifle, and a 4-wheel drive.
I did get a video that absolutely summed it up. Would you rather be A, quarantined with your wife and kids,
B.
or B, the guy said B, B, whatever it is, B.
It's not been that bad at my house.
Yeah.
But I'm at work.
Yeah.
My wife says otherwise.
Yeah. Carol would say otherwise.
I would imagine.
Yeah. She's quarantined at home, working from home.
Yeah, same at our house. And I told Bayless the other day, I said, look, I got home. I said, your mama's done told me. I said, you're already pushing it. Your mama's already told me how bad you was today. I said, it's not your birthday anymore. I don't have to be nice.
Right.
Okay. I said, you're on thin ice. And I said, just don't push it. And I'm sitting in the recliner and I'm trying to just relax. And he keeps on. I said, son, one more time I'm taking my belt off. You ain't got a belt on. So I showed him my belt.
Uh-huh.
Like you would have showed your 357
Right.
to unsuspecting robber.
Right.
And he said, so what? Well, I jerked that belt off.
Oh,
He grabs it from me. Realistically, I was too tired to fool with him.
Did you give it to him or did he take it away from you?
He took it 30. I gave it 70.
Right.
So he runs off with it laughing. I'm like, that's pretty cute, kind of.
Yeah.
But the next morning, I'm like, I can't find my belt for work. So I go wake up Lindsay, which is always pleasant at 6 o'clock in the morning when
Right.
she don't have to be up. Hey, can you help me? Can you ask Bayless where my belt's at? What the? It's in there somewhere. I asked Bayless. He don't know. So the next evening, I wore Waylon's belt to work because of a reason I want to bring up something pretty funny in a minute. So then I asked him the next day. I was like, "Hey, buddy, you remember taking my belt last night?" Yep. I couldn't find it this morning for work. Do you think you know where it's at? I know exactly where it's at. And he took me right to the utility room underneath 3 pairs of shorts on the shelf.
He
He
shoved
hid
it
the
right.
belt. Pretty slick.
That's funny.
Pretty slick, man.
Slick kid.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like kids at that age. They're so smart and they're so witty.
Yeah.
They just come off with shit so quick.
Yeah, but
You know what? I finally figured out what he was actually saying, but I was tell Camden Daddy's going to go in and cook. We'd be outside. Daddy's going to go in and cook. He'd say, "Don't forget to put on your dress." And then
apron.
it was the apron. He was meaning my apron. He'd been seeing my mom cook. And,
Oh, that's funny.
yeah. And I thought, where did you learn that? Don't forget to put on your dress. Which I thought it was funny, but I thought, man, you don't really need to say that other places. You can tell Dad that, but
And come on.
yeah,
Because in today's society,
right. He could wind
Daddy
up.
could be a cross dresser.
Yeah.
Everybody like, we accept you, Lucas.
Daddy puts his dress on.
Everybody.
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I don't care about that. I thought you don't need to say that to somebody else. Some guy that says I want to go cook lunch for you at school. Don't forget to put on your dress. And then that guy gets mad at him for some reason because of today's society. I don't give a damn what
Oh.
they think about me.
Well, maybe that guy shouldn't be a pussy.
Yeah, right.
Huh? Don't be a pussy.
Yeah,
You with me?
I'm with you.
You want to go somewhere else we ain't ever talked about?
Yeah, if you want
Let's
to.
do it. You want to go there?
If you want to.
It's something all
Lead the way.
all men and women should acknowledge as fact.
Yeah.
Right now, I've noticed something else
Lead the way.
in while we've been at home quarantined.
Yeah.
My cat's a whore.
Your what is?
My cat.
Your cat is a whore?
She is. She has kittens all the time.
Yeah. Oh, God.
She just had 4 more.
They're always pregnant.
That's the only reason she's in the house right now, right?
Uh-huh.
She's got 4 little precious babies in a box in our open den.
Oh, yeah.
But what does she do when I'm in there brushing my teeth in the morning? She comes in there with my house dog, which is not even the same species. Cats and dogs aren't the same.
They're not the same thing.
And she's got her ass up in the air, tail up.
Waving it at the dog.
Just come here. What's up, Danny? What's up?
Just waving it at the dog.
Come get this, Danny. And Danny, Danny, he's the one taking the pill to Pound Town. He lives a lonely life in the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
He's trying to holler at Callie a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dogs, cats.
I don't know.
I don't know if it works. Does that work? I don't know.
I'm sure it would work. I just don't think I don't think you're going to get a cuppy or a pity cat out of it.
Well, it just depends on how they claim.
Yeah.
Where they, how society is doing this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so have you ever seen a dog mounted on a pony cat?
No.
I think if I didn't cock block, that's where it was going.
You think it was heading towards
Callie is such a tramp.
Yeah.
She leaves. She's such a bad mother.
Uh-huh.
She leaves her. Here she leaves them unattended to in the box
Mm-hmm.
to go shake her ass for a house dog in the bathroom. Now,
Slut.
God forbid the door be open.
Uh-huh.
Here she goes trying to trek down the driveway,
Uh-huh.
trying to holler at the old black cat.
Well,
'Cause
maybe
once you go black,
maybe she was trying to go get a little, child support. Maybe that's what she was.
maybe she's looking for a sugar daddy.
Maybe that's what she was doing.
But it hit me. It hit me sitting there brushing my teeth at 5:55 in the morning when I was
That your
noticing
cat's a
my-
whore.
Well, yeah, she's a whore. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
I hope she don't listen.
Yeah.
But so ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, as we bring this into a human being standpoint,
Uh-huh.
women always want to complain. Well, why, when we do something, are we sluts?
Uh-huh.
Are we hoes?
Uh-huh.
Why do we get profiled?
Right.
Why do we get lambasted?
Okay.
Why, when men go out and get
Yeah.
all the women, they're studs.
Right.
Men can do whatever they want. It's okay.
Right.
Why do you think it is, Lucas?
I don't know.
You know what it is.
Tell me.
Well, when's the last time a man ever controlled when it was going down?
Oh God, never. Well, not, and the other person wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a whole group of FBI statistics of when the men controlled it actually happening.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Let's don't get.
Yeah.
Okay, let's don't get dark with some
Yeah.
rape situations here.
Well, I didn't say the word. You did. I was talking about prison too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, taking rape and prison out of the scenario.
Yeah.
Lucas,
then that's it.
think back to
Nobody controls it. No. We don't control it.
right.
Yeah.
The women 110%.
Every time.
I'm not calling women. I've met many women who are geared like men.
Yeah.
They want.
Oh, yeah.
It's a thing. I mean,
Uh-huh.
a lot of women want it just as much as men do.
Mm-hmm.
But why are they pigeonholed with those names? Why are they called sluts, hoes? I mean,
Yeah.
let's be realistic about this. Think about pre-Kara Lucas.
Right.
Okay, when's the last time you were on a date? Say you're on a second date with a girl,
Uh-huh.
and you've stopped and parked somewhere. And you're passionately kissing,
Right.
like Mary Chapin Carpenter.
Right.
We know about that. Call back. Huh?
Right.
Somebody Google it. Mary Chapin Carpenter, and the girl's all over you.
Mm-hmm.
She's on your neck,
Right.
kissing your earlobe a little bit,
Mhm.
huh? Reaching across,
Right.
trying to see what's happening between the legs, baby. And
Uh-huh.
you say, "So, whoa, stop."
Whoa. Hold up.
And you say, "Danielle,
Stop it.
I'm not ready."
Yeah.
Not
Never.
tonight. No,
Never.
I'm not ready.
That's never happened.
Was she willing and you weren't ready?
Yeah, it's never happened.
When's the last time a girl had to settle for a grape snow cone and a
Nobody,
burger?
Nobody.
Ain't no girl ever had to do that.
Never happened.
You know,
Never in history.
how many times were you willing and she wasn't ready? How many times did you have to settle for that grape snow cone
every
and
time.
cheeseburger?
I just got to thinking of it. Your question, it's because we're working and they're deciding. That's the part.
It's always an angle. It's always a game.
Yeah.
We got to do this.
We're working the game. They're just deciding whether we work the game good enough or not.
Yeah, it all comes into. Does he drive the right truck?
Maybe.
You know,
Maybe you don't.
Did the flowers he brought me look cheap?
Did they?
Did he take me out to Old Charlie's when I'm more of an Outback kind of girl?
You know. Maybe I want some apps. At Applebee's.
Maybe what's wrong with it? Maybe there's this. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's their deciding factor. At the end of the day, it's never us.
No,
we're always
it's never
ready.
our decision.
We're always ready.
Yeah.
When's the last time a man and woman, even in marriage, when you lay down at bed at night, the woman comes in there, starts rubbing on you.
Yeah.
Giving all up on you, all up on you in the bed.
Getting
Honey,
stop it.
I'm too tired.
I don't want it tonight.
I'm so stressed. The kids have had me stressed out. I've done laundry all day long. You know what? You're not here with the kids all day.
Right.
Gloria, get off me. I'm not a piece of meat. It's all you ever want.
Yeah.
Honey, tomorrow. My head's hurting. Tomorrow, Gloria. Just roll over. I'll give you a back rub. How many times you got that line? I've never got I got a headache.
Yeah.
Come here, let me rub your back. And I'm a sucker for that too. I want my back rub because I'll fall asleep in 30 seconds. You rub my back.
She knows that too.
But I'm like a dog though. Like if she's falling asleep and you're rubbing my back, I'll hit you with the shoulder like my shoulder starts having has a seizure or something.
Get back on it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, get back after
If
it.
I ain't gonna get that, I better get this back rub. So that's why
You're
ladies,
wild, dude. You're wild, dude.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You got anything to add to that?
No, I don't have anything to add to that.
I'm just tired of women complaining. But that's why you get socially what's the word?
I don't know. Chastised, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that controls it.
Marginalized. Yeah, you're making the decision. We're just working We're just working the system. We're just playing the game that we're.
No boys ever sit in the dressing room at a basketball dressing room and be like, yeah, I mean, she was all over me, and I just had to tell her to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop touching it.
Mm-mm.
I'm not ready.
Yeah. Don't put that in your mouth. No. Those words have never been uttered.
I'm wild. You just took it to another level. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't put that there. Yeah.
It just hit me when if anybody ever listens to this podcast and just wonders how we get our material, all that went straight downhill just because my cat's a whore at 5:55 rubbing on my house dog, and my brain starts working in that direction.
Yeah, I would say, and all in my head while you were talking, all I could think was all of this because his house cat's a whore.
Yeah,
yeah, well,
something that simple.
Yeah, something that simple, and the dog just trying to get him a little.
Well, it's the root of all evil.
Yeah, I mean, and
money in that.
And your dog. Something to be said about your dog just willing to go after it. He's pretty progressive.
Pro or
say it one more time. What did you say?
He's progressive?
Yeah, he's progressive.
Why do you say that?
Well, because that's interspecies.
But it's 2020 and these animals know that.
Yeah.
They're down for whatever.
Yeah, they're down for whatever.
We've got a little blanket.
He just goes to Pound Town on it.
We got a little blanket. No, we actually got a little knitted one. And it says DTF.
Yeah.
Oh,
for the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I guess you put it on the cat,
What?
The DTF. The DTF.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got it backwards. My dog has one that says it ain't going to suck itself.
Yeah, that's right. It came here to party.
My bad.
Arrow pointing down. It came here to party. I don't know. That was interesting.
I just, hey.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
It's a thing.
It is.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
Men have to work entirely too hard for it.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Well,
you have to work for
no,
it.
no, yeah. Just don't be silly.
Yeah, don't be silly
Just
about
don't
it.
be silly. That's why there's whores.
Yeah, that's right. I mean,
I'm sorry.
that came from somewhere.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
I'd like to say thank you to a couple of our listeners.
yeah.
We did a Facebook challenge because everybody's bored out of their mind. Thank you, Matt Chapman and Jason Lynn. They probably like, don't say my name after you just had that conversation. Thank you, Matt Chapman, Jason Lynn. They know me better than my wife even. They got higher than she did. Or I think Chapman got an 8, Lindsay got a 9, Jason got a 10.
He's
10
known
out of
you
10.
longer.
I said, boy, you can tell you boys listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
And then Tyler Kerr, Tyler Kerr gave us a shout out not too long ago, and I think I forgot to mention him. He listens every week on the way to work.
Yeah.
From Sliney. And Chucky Smith messaged us.
Chucky.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He was just, he sent me a screenshot of something, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, I said,
Was it something way above our heads, whatever it was, off of
I mean, maybe yours.
off of a governmental screen that maybe he sent us some secrets about?
No, it wasn't. But I
Does
said,
he know about aliens yet? Ask him. Has he learned about aliens yet?
he listens. Go ahead and ask him.
Chucky, are they real? I don't believe they are. I don't believe in Area 51. I don't believe all that shit.
Try to walk in it and see if you don't believe in it.
I believe it's there. I don't believe there's aliens in it.
Well, who is there then?
I
All right.
government.
Anyway, he said,
They're
I've
probably
been
making milk in that bitch or something.
pretty.
Maybe some radioactive cows or some shit over there.
All right.
Oh,
Radioactive cows, he said.
right.
Okay.
I believe that's just as likely as some aliens in that motherfucker.
Whoa. I don't know. I watched a lot of Unsolved Mysteries as
Yeah.
a kid. Tell me anybody ever creeped you out much more than Robert Stack.
Is he not the creepiest some bitch you ever seen in your
Yeah.
life?
He could
Just
he could be giving away free kittens at a daycare.
Yeah.
I'd be terrified.
with a smile on his face. If he talked like that, that'd be even creepier.
Can you do
but
a good Robert Stack impression?
No, I can't. I can't. He's creepy.
He's creepy. No, Chucky just said he was having to work from home a lot and he was getting to listen. And I said, did you hear your shout out a few weeks ago? And he said, I did. He said, I'd really enjoy listening to you guys and staying in touch. I said, well, you're clever if you missed the, you were clever. You're a clever guy, Chuck. Also, as you're looking at Robert Stack while your internet's on dial-up from 1996 here.
Have
in
you
the
ever seen
Springs.
any shit like this?
No.
It's so stupid.
How are you going to watch Pornhub on this?
I don't guess I will. I guess I'll just go upstairs. Anyway.
Hey, honey.
Yeah. Work.
Do you have a headache tonight? Don't you ever fake laugh me again. That was a fake laugh, and I know it.
You get it a lot, though. I mean,
Kristen Heflin
yeah.
and her boyfriend, I don't have a name. She just said him or
He probably said, keep my name
out
off
your
of that-
mouth.
off of that bullshit.
And they quarantined themselves away from their children to listen to the podcast.
Ah, good.
She said they were out. I guess it was maybe his first time listening. Said he enjoyed it. Yeah, that's parenting right there. That's
Oh, yeah.
that's what me and Lindsay got to try.
Yeah.
All right, you kids just don't
Go in
don't-
there.
Just don't burn the house down. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. We got something to
An
take care of.
hour and 55 minutes.
Hour and
later.
55 minutes later, you come back out laughing, happy. Maybe with a new baby on the way. It's what we need. We need to get some like good music, or that me and you sing to. That way, people can start.
I think we should. I think you were probably more on the right track when you said music before you said we should sing to it.
No, we're gonna sing. We're gonna sing to it. You know, some good love making music.
You know, I got to think. Was the NWO porn music? Remember that?
I have no idea.
Remember the NWO music? How
Mm-mm.
cheesy it was. It sounded like some background porn music from like 1984.
I have no idea.
I'd say look it up, but you know it's not really happening. At a
There's
real good rate
nothing.
over
There's
here.
nothing happening that's fast in this situation. Oh, that's
That's brutal.
this is brutal. My God.
Talked about men with having belts on.
Yeah.
This is another random conversation happened in my life this week. What's your opinion on, like, we notice women,
Mm-hmm.
we notice a nice ass
Right.
when you see Do women really notice men's asses?
I don't know. I have no idea. I doubt it.
Realistically, I've heard women say, "Well, I look at men's asses," so they do look at them, but it's probably more of a thing that like they notice because most of us big belly dudes don't have a butt,
Right.
and we have to have that belt.
Right.
So which one is more common? Men like us
Mm-hmm.
who just really just have two pockets back there.
Yeah. Right.
Or like your guys that work out a lot and probably, maybe.
Oh, we're the majority.
I think so.
We're the majority for sure.
So does a woman really? Girls, tell us. Do you really care if your man has a
I have
an ass and a pair of jeans?
I used to tell people that I have lab syndrome. It's long ass back syndrome.
Yeah.
And then if you can put the emphasis on different places. It could be long ass back or a long ass back syndrome.
Yeah.
It's either way.
Parallel to any 55-year-old woman
Yeah.
in the world.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just
You might have a nice ass when you're 25. When you get to be 55,
it ain't happening.
it's all the way up your back.
Yeah.
The
Where'd
back
it go?
ass.
Yeah.
And that's what we've had essentially our whole lives.
Why not? Why not have one?
So does that bother women?
I don't have any idea.
Because we're the majority. Most
Yeah.
women don't get spoiled of us ever having an ass.
Yeah, I would say Kara must not have cared. She must not have cared. I've never had one.
I'm surprised you're not wearing suspenders at this point
Yeah,
already.
realistically, that's coming.
Yeah.
All the men in my family as they get older start wearing suspenders.
All right.
It's about time.
I've seen Barry Kennedy in a pair.
Yeah.
Why won't we?
Why not?
So a man that works out a lot, they're just really wasted, aren't they? They
Yeah.
don't need that ass.
They don't
They
need
don't
it.
need that ass.
You need a good personality.
Yeah.
Really is what you need.
Yeah, look at us.
Yeah, I mean, look at you, really. But
I can't argue there.
but
Can't argue there.
I don't think you need a nice ass. You don't really need muscles. Again, that's just for the guys.
I think a woman will appreciate it a little bit.
Yeah.
You ain't got to have them.
Mm-mm. Probably just don't. Just be nice to her and don't beat her. That's probably what she's looking for better as much as anything.
We just keep pointing out all of our deficiencies, hoping that.
Now, hold on. I've never beat her.
No, I'm talking about the ass and the muscles.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You keep saying, "Well, you don't have to do this. You don't have just be nice to her."
yeah.
But I mean, realistically, with my genetics, I could do 500 Hindu squats a day. Probably ain't building no ass up.
Mm-mm. I'm never gonna have one. Nobody in my we're from a long line of assless people. I told
What runs in your family? Big heads and back asses.
yeah, just flat ass back. Thank God that I met Kara because maybe my children will have a little one. But
You remember the first time you seen Kara's booty?
I do.
In college.
God do a.
Would you like to describe that?
No, not the.
Do I
not
need
to
to?
the listeners.
I was there. I remember what you said.
What did I say?
I can't say.
Yeah, you probably should.
We get kicked off iTunes.
Yeah.
I remember where we was at when you grabbed me by the collar of my button-up shirt.
Uh huh. Did I lean over like this and give you one of these?
Basically, he said, "God." And you said, "Shit."
I believe that. I believe I said that.
Then you said, "I'm gonna marry that girl."
Yeah, I probably did say that.
Then you got on the dance floor with the Hickman.
Yeah.
There's the Hickman.
Do the Hickman.
I wish somebody could see me doing the Hickman right now.
The thing about the Hickman is you can do it to rap music. You can do it to country music. You can do it to 1980s hair metal.
Yeah.
And you know why I know you can do it to all of them? Because I've done it to all of them before. You can do it to any type of music.
Question.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
First off, so why when people dance,
Uh-huh.
the move? Everybody, it don't matter what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Why do you dance like this?
With your face?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my theory is
I'm bunching my lips up right now.
that you've got control over your face, right? And you know that something's supposed to be moving, and your hips and your feet ain't moving like they're supposed to. So let's move our face to get. work into it and show the feeling with the face.
It's them F faces though.
Oh,
It's like your face is having an orgasm, but your body's not moving.
Well, that's possibly true. I always thought it was the I'm holding on for dear life face. It's the I'm dancing right now. I'm embarrassed, but I'm pulling it off.
Here you are.
I'm pulling it off right now, and here it goes.
Here you are, 17 years later, still
here I
making
am.
that face, holding on.
And then, you just never let go. You're just holding
2
on.
kids and a baby in a trailer later. Here I am.
Here we are.
Can't tell me nothing.
What kind of
Nothing.
what kind of face do you make whenever you dance? Let me see it. I've seen you dance.
When I'm holding on.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, the actual dance floor. The actual dance floor.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I've never seen you dance with a girl.
just only boys?
Well, I don't know that I've ever seen you dance with anybody. I've seen you on a dance floor, and the only times I've seen you dancing, you were possibly dancing by yourself. But
Nobody liked me. No girls like me.
what I'm getting at is you were sliding in like you'd come sliding in like Hank Williams Jr. style.
Yeah.
And doing the Hank Williams Jr. walk.
Huh. Yeah, no, I don't do it. You talking about
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that.
kind of like
That little bounce in.
kind of little bounce where you got your beer in your right hand, you kind
Yeah.
of shoulder shuffling like this.
And you got this Brad Craighead, or not Brad Craighead, but AJ Craighead hand thing that you do on your shirt. Yeah. You get a hold of your shirt there and you
Well, I learned from the
and
best.
you do this crazy thing with your feet. I can't think of what you just kind of shuffle your feet around. It's kind of the DK staple of what I think about. But I've never seen you do that with anybody except for how you present yourself to the party. Like whenever you come in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's no video of it.
There probably is. I found some pictures of you from high school out in my shop. And I found a picture of that big old chain. A big old chain in a white t-shirt.
I would imagine if the word Trina was a thing in 2002, I'd
You'd
be
used
saying it.
You'd have used it.
Tough times.
Yeah,
Tough
it was.
when you don't know you're white.
You know what I figured? What else? Other picture I found?
No.
The picture of from your senior year, whenever I got most flirtatious, and I had that picture taken. You still have your senior yearbook?
Yeah.
Look at your senior yearbook and look at the most flirtatious picture of me and Lindsay.
No, I posted that picture. Remember?
Oh, did you?
Remember a few years? No, not a year. Maybe a year ago. I posted the one of me. I don't remember what superlative I had won,
Mhm.
but I had like a big the gold necklace,
Right.
and then you had the most flirtation with the oversized Eddie George jersey.
Yeah.
And like that F.
And the
It's like Peanut was taking the picture, going F the camera, baby, F the camera,
yeah,
F the camera.
it like I was holding Lindsay on my shoulders and walking across.
Yeah, very Titanic
Yeah.
of you, but you were definitely you were making love to the camera
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You'd caress the hips,
Oh yeah.
ever so
I
gingerly.
pulled it in, held in just a little too long on that hug.
and I don't remember the caption now, but I was like more embarrassing.
Oh, mine had
My
to win.
my ghetto necklace or Lucas effing the camera.
Oh, I'm sure I had to win.
We were both made fun of pretty hardcore.
Oh, that's good. We should have been.
Yeah.
We should be.
Waylon roasts me every time we go in my dad's. He's got like a collage of me and my sister, both our senior pictures.
Yeah.
Such a dork. Why do you have to
Your
be?
dad or
Yeah, well, I got a story on Rick in a minute. But yeah, I was a dork. Why I gotta have to be such a dork? I hope everybody's as big a dorks when they're 17.
I'm sure they are. It's just
I don't know that.
I
for a
don't-
fact.
I don't either, but I can't think back and I don't think back and think of anybody else being a dork, but I just think back and go, "Oh God, look, I was such a dork."
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Oh God,
And we were the cool kids.
That's the sad part. What was everybody else doing?
I don't know, probably being normal.
Yeah,
They were probably the normal kids. Come to find out,
yeah,
maybe.
probably. Hey, what you said earlier that you had a story about Waylon's belt. Did you already cover it?
Waylon's belt?
Yeah, you said you had to wear Waylon's belt though.
No, that was the one about the asses.
Oh, okay,
That's women don't have to wear belts
right.
because they have asses to hold their jeans up.
You think that's why it is, or do they cut their pants? It wouldn't matter. You wouldn't. It wouldn't matter if you made my waist. I was gonna say, do you think they make their waist tighter to to make it look like that. But you could make my waist as tight as you wanted to, and I'd still slip out of them like a damn Tootsie Roll flying out of a wrapper.
I do wonder why women, is it because they're higher waisted or?
Yeah, I mean, a woman says her waist is 6 inches above her navel.
Oh yeah, ours is 6 inch below.
Yeah, yeah.
But women also have that extra when they get real big.
Yeah.
Men don't have that.
Mm-mm.
We just have a big ass belly that pushes our pants down.
Yeah.
Then women get that extra body. It's called a fupa. I don't know if you want to go there or not, but that's what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what it stands for?
Yeah, I do. I do know that. Why is a woman's waist? Maybe that's just the problem. A woman's waist is right in the shadow of the mammary glands.
Yeah. I mean, we can play that game, and we can play cameltoe.com all day long with our Levi Strauss jeans. I can
pull mine up there. I can get them up there.
You're going to see some moose knuckle. You want to go there? I don't.
I don't want to see it. I'll do it. But why are they in two different places? Why is a woman's waist and a man's waist in two different places?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know if I like it either. I don't like it.
How do missile tits look on women?
Fine. They're fine.
Because they're tits. Women are supposed to have tits. It don't matter if they're cantaloupe tits, pineapple tits, missile tits.
I'm really good with any kind of tits.
As long as you have tits.
You don't even have to have them. But that's another interesting look. I'll look at that too.
Not one I'm interested in.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to take it home or anything, but I'd look at it.
You would? You'd look at it?
Oh, yeah.
We've already talked about this 165 times that you don't need to have bigger boobs than the woman that you fornicate with, per se.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. You need to not, or it doesn't matter.
I would think not. I don't.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to.
Like, I've never asked a woman, like, what's your favorite part of getting down with a man? Motorboating.
Yeah, his. Yeah, when he does it to you, no, doing it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love his big tits.
Yeah.
Don't come out of a lot of women's mouth.
Mm-mm.
Does this make you want to do push-ups right now? It should.
Yeah.
Will I? No.
Gonna
eat Oreos when I go home.
You know what my problem with Oreos is? There's never enough of them.
I think we've talked about this. We just freshly talked about this. We got a problem.
I can't. I have a real problem with double stuffed Oreos.
Only problem I have with double stuffed Oreos is when my wife don't buy them.
Yeah. Yeah.
She come home with some single stuffed.
Is it like the fat kids call, that every time the word Oreos comes up that we have to talk about double stuffed Oreos? I can't stop talking about double stuffed Oreos.
Yeah, and there you go, Michael Vest. How do you get rid of double stuffed or how do you get rid of missile tits?
Yeah, stop eating double stuffed Oreos.
Take them away.
Yeah.
Speaking of that bloodline, I would like to thank Brandon Gregory at Making Collision to steal a line from the boys Busting with the Boys podcast. No free shout outs, but I am giving a free shout out. Brandon Gregory and his crew fixed Lindsay's Equinox. Looks great. Ready to sell. Ready to trade in now. Just a little minor damage you had to it. And so great job there by Brandon.
Yeah.
Go see him if you got some repaired needs.
Curtis is heading over to see him, I believe.
He gets it done, man. He got us done pretty quick.
Got in and out. Good.
So Joe Diffie.
Oof.
It's a tough one.
Taking for the coronavirus.
Don't say the C word.
Yeah. That's who got him, though.
Yeah, it is. He wasn't even sick. A lot of people. He's kind of in that group. To me, when you think about '90s country, and it was funny because Kristen just brought it up on whether we're going to do a '90s bracket. You always have your big hitters: George Strait, Clint Black, Alan Jackson, Garth Brooks, and later '90s you had Tim McGraw, Kenny Chesney, those guys. Joe Diffie to me is in that branch where he's not the biggest name. But he kind of falls in there with the Tracy Lawrence and the Mark Chestnuts, Travis Tritts, where they're awesome.
And he just had such iconic songs. A pickup man, there's something women like about a pickup man. And then
there's a guy.
Prop me up beside the jukebox if I die.
I can't listen to Pickup Man because there's a guy at my work that sang it every Christmas.
Oof.
No, he did a great job. He's he's a heck of a singer, but that was just his go-to song, and I just don't want to ever hear it from anybody else. And it's like I said, he done a great job of it. But just,
John Deere Green.
Is that your favorite? That's my favorite.
I don't know. I don't know what my favorite is. I think all of those ones that I just said were are about the same. They're all pretty good. I do want to say, look at his arm there. A little workout pump going on there, I believe. Joe was a pretty big boy, wasn't he?
Sammy Kershaw also fits in that category of guys that kind of don't get enough credit, but
yeah,
look at the little
had a little pump there on regular Joe.
Little cut.
Yeah,
my favorite part of John Deere Green is Billy Bob loves Charlene, and Brad Crackett always used to say, and Slim Brady loved Charlene.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. Brad Crackett, of course, he's always good for one or two.
Uh huh.
No, it sucks to see because, like I said, they just announced he got sick with it.
Yeah.
Then Slim Allen messaged me while I was on a 4-wheeler ride the other day, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
We didn't have enough service to check the validity of it, and then there it is, and
had a parade of John Deere tractors sending him off.
You know what sucks about all this? I know we're not trying to talk about it, but a lot of people are dying. I've had two people that I would have went to the funeral home for.
Uh huh. Oh yeah.
You can't even go show respect to the family right now because of this, and there's also John Prine, who's just legendary in the country and Americana scene. He's 72 years old. He's got it fighting right now in the hospital. Ray Benson from the band Asleep at the Wheel, who I found him much more through Texas music scene television. It's a 30-minute show about Texas musicians. Comes on satellite every Saturday morning. He's got it, 69 years old.
Oof.
So
they in that bracket.
Yeah.
They in that bracket.
Joe Diffie looked fairly healthy, really.
Yeah, he was 60, though.
61, yeah.
You remember that song that came out a few years ago that was called Joe Diffie?
Yeah, and it sickens me to my stomach. It's Jason Aldean who sings it. It sickens me to my stomach that there's a generation of people that only know Joe Diffie because of that Joe Diffie.
Who sung that? Jason Aldean?
Jason Aldean.
Really?
Of course he did. Why wouldn't he?
I did not realize that was Jason Aldean.
1994 is what it's called.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I don't want to play it.
Joe Diffie.
I didn't realize that was Jason Aldean.
I don't necessarily hate the song,
right.
But I hate that there's a lot of people that don't know Joe Diffie other than that song.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said about Shaq and Barkley, there's a generation of kids that only know this is the overweight analyst on TNT, and not two of the baddest ass basketball players ever.
Uh-huh.
Another thing, I mean, like Joe Diffie, they're going to talk about the mullet. Probably the most iconic mullet in country music.
Oh, I'm sure.
And Jason Aldean. The only thing cooler than his little earrings or Brantley Gilbert skull rings on his fingers.
That's cute, isn't it? People like Jason Aldean, don't they?
In a bracket of badasses, would you put Jason?
I would put Jason Aldean with Brantley Gilbert.
No, but if it was the 8-6, of course he's got Florida Georgia Line in this video.
Yeah,
but like, see,
there it is.
And I've seen so many people on Twitter go Joe Diffie. That ain't it, Chief. As we referenced earlier, just Joe Diffie, badass. Yeah. But in the battle of badasses, the 8 seed versus the 9 seed, Brantley Gilbert's earrings versus Jason Aldean's earrings versus Brantley Gilbert's skull Harley Davidson motorcycle rings. Both got the chain wallet.
Yeah.
So they also, I mean, they should almost got them a first round bye for being badasses. But
I don't know. It comes down to whether or not Jason Aldean knows how to flick his ears out in front of those punches or not. You know, to me, if he could flick his ears out and maybe cut his knuckles, those earrings. I don't know. It just depends. I'd have to see. I've
met Jason Aldean. Seemed like a nice enough guy.
Yeah. 5'3", isn't he?
But he talks. He's small. He's a smaller guy. But he had a normal voice, and I think that's where he's going to get probably left behind in the bracket because Brantley Gilbert, I got my dog Colt Ford.
Yeah,
we're gonna go on a back road.
Yeah,
drink some moonshine.
Get lost. Hopefully, maybe never come back.
Take you snipe hunting in Brimstone.
Yeah, maybe fall off in the river.
You know, I've always got to
He's such an idiot. I can't stand him.
If you had to leave one person stranded, would it be Brantley Gilbert or Colt Ford?
Colt
though?
Ford.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Leave that idiot anywhere.
So many people like Colt Ford.
Yeah, they're wrong. They just. Is he still making music? He's 49.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. He is 49 years old.
Wouldn't have put money on that. Let's just go
look
ahead.
There. No, that's not who I thought it was. I thought that was that. Who's that guy that made the song with Miley Cyrus's dad?
Lil Nas X.
Yeah, I thought that was Lil Nas X.
Not all black people look alike, Lucas.
That one, he kind of looks like Lil Nas X, though. That's like not all white people look alike, but hey, some of us do. You know what I mean? 34 million views.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Boy. My dad, we always joke that my dad likes his grandchildren, but he ain't shit. They ain't shit compared to the dogs.
Right.
You know, like we always joke about this.
Uh-huh.
Lindsay will get off the phone with him, like I'll be in the shower, and she's like, "Your dad just called," and I said, "What do you want?" Checking to see if Fancy and Rocky made it up here. Yeah, they left. He said they left the house about 15 minutes ago. So we'll see if they made it up to our house yet. Did he ask about Bayless or Waylon?
Didn't ask how your day was either.
So the other day I had him come up here and look at something at the house.
Mm.
And he had some beef sticks on him, like where he'd had where a deer got processed and he had some beef sticks. And he had like 3 left in the bag. He goes, "Where's Rocky at?" And I said, "I don't know. Why?" I said, "I think he's over there in the woods." I had 3 of these beef sticks left. I was going to give them to him. I said, "You've got grandchildren running all over this, what's it called? Yard?"
Yeah. Might give them one.
I said, you got grandkids on this yard, Rick. I'll take it. What do you mean? What do you mean, Rocky?
Yeah.
Well, I just know he loves these things. When I'll give him one every now and then. I said, me and Lindsay are standing right here. Waylon's 15 feet away. Give us y'all can have them. I just didn't know if you'd want them or not.
You say, of course we want them.
It's beef jerky. Like it's jerky.
First of all, who doesn't like beef jerky?
The biggest lie I tell myself is when I stop at the dollar store and get
that he loves you.
Yeah, that's the second. Yeah. I get the sweet and spicy beef jerky. I'm like, and it's supper time, right? I'll stop at 5:45, knowing Lindsay's cooking a supper, and I'll say, I'll just eat a couple pieces out of this bag, and I'll
know damn well you ain't ever gonna.
They don't even make it to Whitleyville.
No,
man.
it's not. It's not going home.
A whole bag of beef jerky gone.
Oh yeah, $7. I'll eat $7 in a hurry. What's the quickest way to lose $7? Buy a bag of beef jerky. Eat it. It's gone. I don't. Here's this guy.
Oh.
You're 50, dude.
You're doing tractor rap at 50, like Luke Bryan's still putting out spring break albums at 45. Like when I look at Colt Ford, I think like that's how Red Bull and Springs boys want to be country.
Right. That's exactly right.
It's Red Bull and Springs country.
That's there's a version of country that grew up listening to only rap music, where there's a version of country that grew up listening to everything. There's also a group that grew up only listening to country music. This is that group that grew up only listening to rap music, but wanted to be country still.
I'm not saying there's a lot of Wiggers in Red Bull and Springs, but I'm saying they would write a sentence and say Colt Ford greater than Hank Williams Jr.
I could see that from some people. They're wrong. But
why do I already run off our Salina listeners? Am I there?
I don't know.
Doing Red Bull Springs. They know it. If they're honest with themselves, they can look
around and see it. We're just whittling them down. We're going to get down to our core audience here before too much longer. We're just going to get rid of everybody.
It's all fun and games.
Until Colt Ford comes out, and then go home.
It's all fun and games when we're talking about people from other communities. But if you want to be realistic, you can drive from Bill Martin's down to the park, and got some Colt Ford fans walking the streets. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't like that guy. I'm gonna get him.
Talking about girls we don't like. Curtis Rich was was just kidding, Curtis.
Oh.
We
Where are we?
he we always give each other a hard time back and forth. I'm able to take it. Curtis is getting better at taking
He can
stuff.
almost handle it now.
He's better than some other friends we have.
That are
We have a friend that he's not a dish it out, but
dish it out and cannot handle it.
you know who he is. We don't take a rocket scientist. We love him. And so Curtis the other day, I hadn't given him a hard time in a long time, and I tweeted and I said, because Waylon had been following me around, and he only talks about LeBron, and I said, every time my 13-year-old son corners me and tells me LeBron James stories or stats, I immediately feel sorry for all of my best friends having listened to Shaq
Shaquille O'Neal stories for years.
Basically, the majority of my life. And that was like late one night. I tweeted that. Then the next day, Curtis tweeted me back and said, "Yeah, it's a little much sometimes." And I said, "Says the guy who has a turkey decoy in his infant's face on Facebook."
I like that you invited a criticism. You gave a criticism and invited more criticism because you posted it on Facebook, and then as soon as somebody agrees with it, you attack them.
Yeah,
I like it.
Well, I mean, it makes for good podcast material,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll make an ass out of myself for the risk of this podcast.
Oh yeah, God, yeah.
But I don't need somebody. I second that motion. Just know. And he said, first off, I didn't see you like the video.
Right.
Well, maybe because I'm disturbed. You have a wild ass turkey decoy. I know it's a decoy, but it's making sounds in your infant's face. Maybe I'm just concerned for your infant safety.
Mm-hmm.
And wait a minute, Janelyn Hunt. I sounded it out.
Uh-huh.
So I skipped to the March 11th episode. LMAO, I feel famous.
Yeah.
Was that what? Oh, so that's this month. She went from 2016 to March 11th real quick. I told she must have run up on a UFC, NBA episode.
And just jumped it. Just got over it.
Yeah.
Kept going.
So anyway, Curtis does like some turkey. He come back and he's like, "Hey, I'm just busting your balls," but because I'm sure nobody cares when I talk about turkey hunting every post and Duke basketball. So Curtis is I've put him under my right here in the wing a couple of years, because he wears his heart on sleeve a little bit too. And I said, you know what? Life's a lot better when you just put it out what you love. If people don't like it, piss on them.
Oh yeah.
If you like Duke basketball and turkey hunting, if you want to post about it 50 times a day, they'll unfollow you.
Yeah.
Give shit. So that's why I'm trying to teach him.
I do believe that people do, but I don't understand why people do give a shit about what other people think.
Hey, I mean, I've been in the butt of many jokes,
Oh.
Hey, DK, you want to tell me a joke? Oh, okay. We'll see you get up there and try it.
Yeah.
Where's DK at? I don't know. Where's the Titans at?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well. Used to bother me, don't now.
Yeah.
I told Curtis, I said, when you happy she'll be is when you realize that people's opinion don't matter.
Yeah, everybody's got one.
Just like a
trash can. Is that not the saying?
don't think so.
Was I close though?
Trash can.
Everybody's got a trash can.
I don't think that's where I was going with that.
Okay. Well, sometimes we're together, sometimes we're not.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us. Podcasting. Still doing this 4 years later. Look at it.
Hey, this has been a long time.
We're good at it.
I feel like today was needed. Nobody else may need it. I needed it.
Everybody needed it.
I needed it.
You need. How long is this thing lasting?
We're an hour and 25 in right now.
Hour and 25. This is an hour and 25 that
you'll never get back, and you can't try to have it back, and we're not giving you a refund. It's ours now.
Well, I was just saying that you love.
Oh yeah.
People are tired of each other.
Yeah.
Somebody's putting their headphones in right now and going to the spare bedroom and listening to us because they're sick of their husband or wife. Their kids are on their last nerves and they need an hour and 25 minutes. They're driving to work hating that job.
So really, what we're saying is just neglect your family in this time and listen to us.
We're doing that for you.
We're neglecting our families right
Yeah.
now. You should
Yeah.
neglect yours as well.
So
And
who
just
are you
listen
to
us.
who are you to be better than us?
You saying you're better than I am?
No,
I wasn't raised to think that.
no, not today, Chico.
Yeah. I wasn't raised like that.
If we can neglect, all we're saying is if we can.
I'm not saying I'm better.
And you're only neglecting your family for an hour and a half. Realistically,
We did it for 2 hours.
we did 2 hours. I ain't even been home yet. I worked
Yeah.
today. I ignored 2 FaceTime
He's been
calls
neglecting
today.
his for 13 years.
Okay, well that went weird because I'm a pretty good dad, really. So fuck off. He's dropped a mic. That was supposed to be my mic drop, not yours.
Hey, you burned me so hard, my mic just quit. My mic fell on the floor. I'll put it back to him. My mic said if he was over here, he'd have dropped the mic.
Got me feel like I should go home and hug Waylon and apologize for not being at that baseball game
Yeah,
when he was 7.
that was such good timing right then. Just mic drop.
Yep.
Respond. Nope.
Well, we hope this has been just a pleasure. It was all our pleasure.
Wait, pleasurable.
Brandon Howell, Lindsay's doing a closet clean out, which I always try to miss if I'm not home.
Because
I don't want to be. I'm gonna come home to like women's clothing and child toys being spread out all over my house.
Yay!
You know, here's the thing about these closet clean outs.
Yeah.
We bust our ass. We put everything. She spends literally 2 hours taking pictures of these photos for these women to say want next. No, want. Obviously, then the second lady will say next, just in case. You know, Catherine pops up and says want, then Catherine don't come through with the $4 on a $50 blouse, you know, or something. So then, you know,
What?
old girl gets next, whoever calls next.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought next is in if she doesn't get it, I want it.
I thought that's what I just said.
Okay.
If
I thought you meant like I don't want it next. What's next? Where's the next one?
Oh, no. Like I'm saying, if somebody claims it and says they want it, then the next girl comment say next. Like basically saying she wants second dibs if it's the first girl. So all I'm telling you is basically Lindsay's going to spend probably what's going to amount to hours upon hours neglecting our children while she posts pictures all over Facebook
to make
clothes.
$16.
Probably, yeah. We've got $300 in this clothes. We're going to sell it for $16.50. She's going to drive to Salina for $4. She's going to drive to Red Bowling for $2.50.
Dropping all of it off.
The free stuff, we're going to drive to Gainesboro on a day off. Stuff we're just giving away.
Yeah.
So good on Lindsay for making that side hustle.
You know what? That's almost as bad as a yard sale. I think a yard sale is one of the biggest wastes of time I've ever seen in my entire life. I've never been to one where I thought, "Hey, this was productive. This was a good use of our time."
We've made a few $100s on yard sales.
Have you?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. I guess you can do it. I've just never been to one that was.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple, but I mean, yard sales, it still comes down to the same principle. You can have a $5 shirt, or realistically, it was maybe a $20 shirt to start with. You might have $4 on it, which is a pretty good bargain.
Well, the thing that gets me is somebody
will come up and ask you,
"Can I get it for $2?" Hey, it's $4.
It's an American Eagle polo with tags still on it because my fat ass lied to myself and said, "Yeah, sure, the XL Slim Fit could wear it."
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, I'll lose some weight.
Yeah,
you know how many clothes that I've bought at the store saying, "Oh no, honey, I'll lose some weight." Then it's on Facebook 2 months later, bunch. In the mortal words of Joey Ellis, bunch.
You know that I couldn't handle the people coming up and doing that.
I'll tell you another one.
I want to make a deal. Let me make a deal with you.
It's $4.
Yeah. Let's be realistic. It's $4, and if you're just trying to get a deal on it, then go someplace else because it's a social contract. I've put on it how much I want for it, and if you don't want to give that, then don't pick it up.
It don't say $4 OBO.
Yeah,
this ain't good. This ain't Goodwill.
This is the yard sale. So it's $4, and if you don't want to buy it, like any other place that you would go and pick up something, you wouldn't go in to Walmart and say this DVD's $19.99, but I want to give you $12.50 for it. You wouldn't do that.
It's not Goodwill Red Dot sale here.
That's
It's
not what it
$4. How about if I got $1? Could you take 50 cents? James Hatcher, who we know is next level about some stuff sometimes, this made me laugh out loud so hard at him the other day. He said he put his mom's car for sale on Facebook, and he put, I'm just making a price up, $1,800 firm. He's firm, Dustin.
Right.
He said, I had 2 people ask me 1,000 questions about it, then say, what's your best price?
$1,800.
And I said, you just tell him. He goes, no, I sent him a middle finger emoji and blocked him.
That's funny. That's a little. That's a little hard. That's a little aggressive. Aggressive of an answer.
I said,
I get it.
I said, don't you think that's a little extra, James? He said, no. I said, firm.
Yeah.
I said, well, James, anytime you put something online, I said, you can put in bold letters, all caps, no trades. Hey, man, I got this 87 Suzuki dirt bike.
Yeah.
I got this John boat, man. It's a little beat up, but you care if I send you a picture?
Yeah. No, I don't want it. See, the part was I said no trades. I said no trades. I had a guy. I was selling my motorcycle and I put a price on the internet, and he comes. And I knew somebody was gonna try to haggle with me on it. He come up and said, well, what's your bottom dollar on it? And I said, well, that's not really how this works, is it? Because I told you what I wanted for it. It was in the price on the internet. Now, if you'd like to discuss the price on it, then what you have to do is you have to tell me how much you're willing to give for it, because I'm not going to just arbitrarily go down off the number. You have to give me where your starting point is, and we'll work towards something in the middle of that. If you're going to say $5,000 and I just went, I don't know, $4,000. See, now I've lost out on $1,000. He goes, okay, all right. Well, let me think on it. I said, okay, well, yeah. You should have come if you called me. You're from Alabama, and if you called me to talk about it, you should have been ready to talk about how much you're willing to give for it, because you already knew what I was asking for it.
The old proverbial tire kicker.
Don't like it. Don't care for it.
Neither did James.
Yeah, he didn't care for it. I don't know. Maybe they're both answers were too aggressive, but I don't know. I didn't give the guy the middle finger, but I explained to him how.
You made him feel so dumb.
I tried to. I was trying to, though,
That it was basically a real life middle finger without actually.
I was to say, I didn't give him the middle finger, but I kind of did. Yeah. I kind of did give it to him. I wanted to make him feel dumb because, what's your bottom dollar? Well, I already told you, didn't I? You called me. You got my number. So I know you seen the ad because, we're talking right now. So I know you seen it.
All right. And that is as good a place as any to end this podcast.
All right. Everybody, we love you. Stay safe.
I love you. Love every one of you. Every single one of you. It takes times like this.
It takes time like this for us to realize how much we love everybody.
Too many hours with my family this weekend made me realize
that
how much I love doing this for you guys. You're welcome. Pleasure's all yours. Pleasure's all ours.
Yeah.
We love you.
Either way. See you later, folks.
Oh, try it again. Touch yourself. Try it off again, Leah.
See you later, folks.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.